So here we are, actually a little bit deeper into the year. Stanford versus USC. So USC will run some of those gimmicky kind of fast plays. Ronald Jones III, gonna be one of those faster guys to kind of run. So Harrison Phillips gonna be put on notice here. He's gonna need to play really hard and tough. Right out of the gate, he kind of gets slid down the line there. So let's watch some more. Yeah, they're going to run a lot of these. We're going to slide the line one way or another. Good standing up there. Good standing up by the whole line. Haven't seen a lot of that. Not very good at changing direction. At least that's what I've seen from these last couple of tapes. Just not very good at changing direction. Very north-south player right now. Needs to fight with those hands, because those hands, when you punched them the second time, you see that initial contact there. It's all good. Then this offensive lineman gets punched again, and he doesn't know where he is. So you need to use your hands a little bit more. You got long arms, big arms. Use them. You'll be a threat to every offensive lineman in the entire NFL if you know how to use your hands and your arms. It'll be very unfun to play against. Not very fun. See him get his hands on 72 and 74. Kind of trips over a molehill there. Unless you're trying to dip in. Here they run that stunt again. Don't run him on the stunt. Make him a focal point of the stunt. Don't make him the speed part of the stunt, man. Good stop there. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Watch him get skinny here. Contact with number 77. Just get skinny because he's not blocking him. Because they want to run this running back up the middle here to make the line hesitate. But Harry has already pushed through. Now it's just chasing down the quarterback. He's not as athletic as people want him to be. Drop some weight, young man. That's what I think. That's at least what I think. Yep. Nice swing move. Just right through. Job on his part. He's having a better time with USC's line than he's had with any of the other lines. But I think they carry more traditional linemen there. And there Harrison's saying, no, no, no. Why? Because he threw down number 77 and got the grab over there. Good job on his part. Let's see here. 72, 77. Hands on, hands on. Identify the running back. Whoop! Get right off. Grab him. Good job. Like I said, you see one of those plays every game. Every one of the games, Harry always makes at least one play. You want to obviously see that more, but sometimes I just don't think he has a plan of attack. So, you know what? The Falcoholics' main concerns and things watching 3 bits of film were not unjust at this particular point, but I've seen more. Good job, good drive on them 77 with some power. USC's playing a lot of outside concepts and underneath. Ronald Jones going on the outside. Good job standing up the line. Doesn't get to him, but good job standing the line. Watch that. Bam. And actually pushes him back just a little bit. Not long enough arms. You're not an octopus, man. Not long enough arms to get there, but good sifting through the line here. Watch him here. Bam. 74. Not even on him anymore. But puts himself a little outside. So a little too wide there. Needs to polish that up. Good job going low and affecting the run. Against USC's line, he's just had a little more success than others. Wasn't aware of the running back there. Just kind of pushed open that lane. Good job there getting pressure on the outside. Not really affecting the play, but getting through the line and getting into the backfield. Quarterback was already looking in crazy places, so let's see. Good job getting hands on the running back, 3-yard gain. And USC runs some very similar Falcons stuff. So if you're running Falcons football on Stanford, you're going to score a bunch. This reminds me of Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman and what they do. A lot of picking gaps. And again, I say this about the Stanford's defense. You're not picking gaps. You're not gap assignment. It's apparently not important to you. Because if it was important to you, it would be showing that you are very concerned about gaps. Apparently not. Almost gets to the quarterback there. See him again. 77. What are you doing, buddy? That is the poorest block I've seen thus far in my defensive tackle 2018 class tapes. Blatantly does not block him. It's like, whoa. He just didn't even go anywhere. Good job holding up there. Not getting pushed out of the play. Puts pressure on both. 74, 77. Let's see. We're deep into the third now, and I have just been watching his fatigue. I've just been watching his fatigue levels. Just want to know where he is at all times. Want to know how he's doing what he's doing. Good job. Man, I love it. Love it. 77 makes him whiff. And now he's behind the tacklers, so they don't know he's there. And now he's just coming after the running back. Running back gains maybe one, maybe nothing. Good push. A lot better push. A lot better push from this game, especially. Good sack. Now, this is a coverage sack. You can see Darnold looking downfield, looking downfield, looking downfield. Okay, I got to scramble out. Darnold's famous, I got to scramble and extend plays. Maybe I can push through this little hole right here, push up and through, and maybe get away from it all. And he, instead of going through that little hole, he gets attacked by Mr. Phillips, and Mr. Phillips puts him down. And Harrison does a good job of just spying and knowing where Darnold is going to be and getting the sack. It's a good job on his part, too. Now they only bring 3, and I hate when they bring 3 because usually that means that there's no pressure. So I had to laugh about this one. I truly had to laugh about this one because I went into the comment section, and guy goes, "Oh, he looks awful." And then another dude comes in and goes, "He's undersized and he looks terrible." Undersized, 6'4", 300 plus pounds, undersized. If anything, he's oversized at the position. And then the same dude quotes, well, Payne, Hurst, Taven Bryan, Vita Vea, with all of these guys going before Harrison Phillips, I would be surprised if he goes in the first round. Look, man, I'm not here to make projections on who, where, when, why, and what. Is that when he's taking on 2, 3, 4 guys, okay, over-exaggerating on 4 or 5 guys, but when he's taking on 2, 3 guys, okay, and there's been plenty of times where we saw this in the state. When he's taking on 2 and 3 guys, what are the other players on the team doing? Now, I know that Taven has had the benefit of the doubt because he really looked like the only guy, but that line has actually got some other significant players that will be coming out in the next couple of years. Vita Vea also had a lot of help on his line, and his linebacking core was also legitimate as well. Deron Payne, Alabama's always stacked with a bunch of talent, and he has looked good because of it. And Mo Hurst, I think that we have overhyped Mo Hurst just a little bit, but that's just me saying that. Think what you want to think and watch the film, and you take away for what you want to take away. But here is the last bit of tape from Harrison Phillips. Again, if you watch the first 3 tapes that we watched, first 3 pieces of film, go hit a like on Cut Up Corner. Please do hit a like on this video. Please do subscribe for more film. And please do subscribe to Cut Up Corner, and you make up your own stuff, but I'm just kind of condensing it for you here, and we're taking a look. So, Now, I know Washington's line is actually pretty decent because I've had to watch it a lot. I've had to watch a lot. Constantly watching Washington film has made me that kind of person where I know what kind of team they are. They're a run first type of team, but they like to spread the ball out. Now, I'm not seeing him get dominated here, but his one-on-ones is, again, he needs a plan of attack. He really does. Yeah, like getting pushed down there. He just doesn't have a plan of attack. Not a lot of pass rush moves under his belt. He's a space eater. That's the kind of guy he is. But he will struggle against this team because of the type of team that it is. But his teammates aren't doing diddly squat either. Sorry, Stanford teammates. Sorry, not sorry. Nice meeting him there. See, I like that. I like that. He meets with the guard in the center, pushes through, bam, hits Myles Gaskin, brings him down. Now, he's not going to make a play out here. This is called gap assignment and make sure you cover part of the field. And they put everybody under center because they're the type of team that's told every time they go out there to expect and play like power run formation. That's the kind of team they're built for, and that's not what college football is anymore. It's not about power run anymore, unless you're in the SEC. So maybe Harrison Phillips should have been in SEC country, and maybe he would have been a better player. Maybe if he was on Alabama, where he could power run all the time. Everybody runs some form of power run or run first. LSU, Auburn, Alabama, Tennessee is coming from. Like, I don't get it. Like okay. Like right here. So in the middle of the field, you're going to see him right here. And he's going to, again, this is classic. Make a man miss, get behind the blocks. We've seen this a couple times. I've pointed it out already. We've seen this a couple times. Make a man miss, go back there and make a tackle. It's like, please go make a play. Anyone else on the field can't do this all on his own. Like right there, he's pushing a dude all the way back. Bang, 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 bang. Using power rush. Bam, 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 bam. Pushing him back. But look at the rest of the players on the field. Pushing back, pushing back. Washed out. This guy's washed out. This guy's washed out. This guy's making no impact at all. And it's just Herrison Phillips really just making this throw. Or making a play on the throw. And then he's expected to make all the rest of the stuff in soft coverage everywhere. I just don't understand where the line is drawn. Like I can't constantly go, well, you didn't have the players on the field. I mean, you could say that about Taven Bryan too. I mean, Taven Bryan makes plenty of plays. But I think this is magnified by the way that Stanford does what they do, which is horrible. It gets exposed. We saw it in the San Diego State game. They got exposed by Penny. Rashad Penny, I think is his name, who's going to be like a second or third round pick from pundits and peeps putting down their stuff. I think Penny's a better running back than a lot of others, but, you know, I thought Myles Gaskin was going to come out, and that's my favorite running back, but we're getting off track. But we're just watching plays here where, you know, okay, like, look, he just pushed out. He's not super nimble, so he kind of falls over himself. He gets washed by two people, and now it's just him. Now there's an extension of the play. He's running after a guy, and he's not super athletic, so he needs somebody to be there. What was that linebacker doing? He wasn't covering anybody. He comes flying into the play. Let's watch this play again. It's happened too quick. Good job hitting him upside the helmet there. Does he get held here? Not really. It's not fast enough, not quick enough to react. Walking down the line. Okay, held. Watch this. Walking down the line. And they got his arm locked up. He's like, and watch him go, hey. Hey, that's holding. There it is. Collapse that. Way to go. Let's watch that again one more time. Initial push, that swing tackle or guard is coming over 58. Doesn't block him. He gets behind the block. Gets attacked for loss. Very good. Goodness grief. Where is the rest of the team? Look at that. Watch that one more time. Look at that. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? That's a clean pocket. Where is everybody else? Nobody else is making a play on this, and only Harrison Phillips, by the time the ball is thrown, is the closest one to him. Where's everybody? Sure. Sure, the score is 30-14. So that means that Stanford's defense is at least doing something. Shot that gap a little too far. You can see him right in the middle there. And he understands that he is out of position. Thankfully, somebody came down and Myles Gaskin had to kind of have to make moves happen. This late blitzing stuff, like, I mean, is it really working though? Comes in there, trips him up. Play was already kind of blown up anyway. Don't bring him on a stunt. That's not helping him. Look, and I'm trying to be as unbiased as I possibly can. I want Herrison Phillips to succeed. I want everybody to succeed. I don't have a problem with what school you go for, and if you're this type of person or you're that type of person. I just want to see you succeed at what you do. They run him on a stunt, and he runs to the outside. Now, we know that he doesn't have a lot of athleticism, so when he goes to go turn back, when this quarterback is like, oh no, I'm scrambling, he's this type of play, he's not going to be able to flip his hips super quickly and get the other way, because we know what kind of player he is up to this point. So he goes to flip his hips, and he falls, gets smushed. So don't run him on a stunt. He's very good at that. I mean, if you're going to get chain gang, watch this wall. You see 3 guys on him. 1, 2, 3. All 3 guys are pushing him. That is not a joke. That's not a lie. That's not fallacy. That's 3 guys pushing him. 3 guys are still pushing him. Where's the rest of the team? What is this linebacker doing? What are you doing? You're covering the edge. I get that. I see 2 guys going into the same gap. Like, what do you want from me? I call it as I see it. Goodness grief. It's just like, how are you supposed to stand your ground against 3 dudes? I mean, I see Vita do it a couple of times here or there. But it's only because he keeps long arms out to like keep himself from getting flattened. Maybe that's what Harrison Phillips needs to do. He needs to start remembering that he has long arms and he needs to make sure that he doesn't get flattened. This quarterback. Browning, please. All right. So here's what I'm going to say. After watching all the film that we have on Harrison Phillips and trying to figure out what kind of defensive tackle he's going to be, where he's going to go. To be completely honest, I have no idea after watching all of that film, because I had a thought in my head that maybe he would be a first rounder. After watching that film, I think he could go anywhere in the first 2 days. And I am not going to say he's a third rounder. I'm not going to be a second rounder. I'm not going to say that he's a first rounder. I'm just going to say that this is the film we watched. This is what we've got. And make your own determination. I don't care where he goes, to be honest with you. And I want him to succeed. I want everybody to be a first rounder if I can. Like, if everybody could be a first rounder, we could have more than 32 picks in the first round. That would be great. But from the defensive tackle that we see right now, we look at a guy that's a little unpolished. He needs to learn about plan of attack. He needs more pass rush moves in his arsenal. He knows how to play run stop. He's not super athletic. He doesn't have a lot of hip bend. He is relentless in pursuing the ball. He has a high IQ. He will be, I think he will establish himself as a staple to somebody's defensive line. I don't think he will be, and this is all futures talk. This is all futurism, but I can't see an all-pro out of this guy, but he hasn't even started an NFL camp yet. He hasn't been developed yet, and I definitely want to see more of him. Falcons fans, I'd put him at 3-tech, and I'd have him run stuff between a tackle and a guard, or a guard and a center. And I'd put Grady Jarrett at 1-tech, and that's how I would roll with Harrison Phillips. That's my thoughts. Anyway, guys, my name is Lieutenant Dan. This was another collegiate film breakdown. Please go hit the like button if you like this video, if you like what I discussed about, and please do comment down in the comment section if you guys have anything you want to talk about Harrison Phillips-wise, how you would use him on your team, how you think that he will pan out in the NFL. Let me know. We got the Combine coming up in about a month or so. So, yeah. You guys, peace out, grease out, and I will see you guys on the next collegiate film breakdown. Later.